I don't just love you, I protect what we have from anyone who might try to take it away. No one else could ever understand the love I have for you, and that's why no one else gets near. I'm not letting go of you, not now, not ever. There's no room for anyone else to step in. What we share is rare, and I'll defend it with everything I have, keeping anyone else away. You belong to me in every sense, and I'll make sure no one ever comes close enough to steal that. The love I have for you is a treasure I'll never let anyone else touch or claim. No one will ever replace you because the bond we share is too strong to be broken by anyone. I've built a world around you and me, and no one else will ever find a way into it. I'm not just holding on to you, I'm keeping our love safe from anyone who might try to come near. There's no space in my heart for anyone else, only you, and I'll protect that from anyone who tries. No one will ever be able to love you the way I do, and that's why no one gets near you. You're the only one who has the key to my heart, and I'll make sure no one else even gets close. The love I have for you isn't just a feeling, it's a fortress, and I'll never let anyone tear it down. You are my priority, and no one else will come close enough to change that. What we share is a bond that no one else will ever understand, and I won't let anyone disrupt it. I'd rather stand alone than let anyone come near you and try to take what's ours. You're the most important person in my life, and I'll keep it that way by not letting anyone else near. My love for you is a shield, and I'll always make sure no one can penetrate it. You're not just my love, you're my everything, and no one else gets to take that place. The depth of my feelings for you creates a wall no one else will ever cross. I would never allow anyone else to step in where you belong in my life. No one can replace you. My heart is only open to you, and I'll keep it that way, no matter who tries to get close. I don't need anyone else. I've got you, and I'll make sure no one ever takes that from me. Your love is a treasure I guard, and I'll keep it safe from anyone who might try to steal it. I've already chosen you, and no one else will ever get a chance to change that decision. The love I have for you is untouchable, and I'll make sure no one ever gets near enough to challenge it. You're the one who holds my heart, and no one else will ever have a claim to it. My loyalty to you is unwavering, and I'll stand by you no matter what, keeping others at bay. Our connection is too deep, too real, for anyone to ever come close to replacing it. I would never let anyone come close to you with the intention of stealing what I've already claimed. I am the one who will always protect and love you, and I won't allow anyone else near. I've made a vow to myself to protect what we have, and no one else will come close enough to disrupt that. You've captured my heart completely, and I'll make sure no one else gets close enough to do the same. My heart is yours, and I'll guard it fiercely, keeping everyone else at a distance. There's no one who could ever fill the space you occupy in my life, and I'll never let anyone try. You've been given a permanent place in my heart, and no one else will ever take that spot. I've committed myself to you, and no one else gets the privilege of being as close as I am. You're the love I've been waiting for, and no one else gets to come near the world we've built. No one can love you the way I do, and that's why no one else will ever come near you. I'm not just in love with you, I'm fiercely devoted to you, and no one else will take that away. There's nothing anyone else could do to replace the love we share. It's just for us. You are my world, and I won't allow anyone else to step into the space I've made just for you. I'd rather protect what we have than let anyone come near to try to take it from me. You are the only one I choose, and no one else will ever have the chance to be close to you. Our love is too precious to let anyone else come near. It's a bond I'll keep safe forever. I'll never let anyone else take my place beside you, because there's no one else who understands you like I do. The depth of our connection creates a world no one else can enter, and I'm happy to keep it that way. I would fight anyone who dares to step into the life I've built with you. No one will ever replace the love I have for you, and I'll make sure of it. What we share is sacred to me, and no one else will ever come close to understanding it. I've given you my heart, and I'll never let anyone else take it or get near enough to try. You are my everything, and I won't ever let anyone come close to that. Our love is the only love that matters, and I'll keep it safe from anyone who tries to get near. You hold a piece of my heart that no one else could ever take, and no one will come close to replacing that. I don't just care for you, I'm fiercely protective of what we have, and no one can touch that bond. It's not jealousy, it's the fact that no one can love you the way I do, and I won't let anyone try. When you mean the world to me, there's no room for anyone else to step into our story. The thought of anyone else sharing in your life like I do is something I can't even entertain. You are mine to cherish, protect, and adore, and that's a role I'll never let anyone else play. They say love is unconditional, but there's one thing I'm sure of: no one else gets close to you. you're the one I've chosen to guard and love. No one else will ever get that privilege. The space we share is sacred, and I'll never let anyone else into the peace I've found with you. Your happiness is my priority, and I won't allow anyone else to disrupt the love I've built for you. I've got no room for anyone else to be close to you. My heart is full of nothing but you. It's not possessiveness, it's a deep, unshakable loyalty to you and what we share. In my world, there's no place for anyone else to take the spot you hold in my heart. The bond we share isn't just special, it's irreplaceable, and I will never let anyone come near it. When it comes to you, I've already decided no one else even gets a chance to be close. There's no one who could match the love I feel for you, and that's why I guard it so fiercely. If anyone thinks they can take my place beside you, they're gravely mistaken. You're more than a part of my life. You're my life, and no one else can share that with me. I'm not worried about losing you. I'm more worried about anyone thinking they can step into the role I've made for myself. You're not just someone I love. You're the one I protect with everything I have. I would never let anyone come close enough to you to disrupt the peace and joy you bring into my life. I'm not just holding on to you, I'm guarding our love with everything I've got. Your love is a treasure I guard, and there's no place for anyone else to stand. No one will ever see you the way I do, and that's why no one else gets near you. I don't just love you, I'm fiercely loyal to you, and I'll make sure no one else can take that from me. When you mean everything, there's no space for anyone else in the picture. I've built a fortress around my heart and the love I have for you. No one's breaking through. There's a depth to my feelings for you that no one else could ever touch. Anyone who thinks they can come close to the love we've shared is living in a fantasy. I won't just let anyone near you because you deserve a love that's all in, all the time. You are my everything, and no one else will ever replace the place you have in my heart. In my eyes, no one else exists when it comes to you because I'm already fully committed. I won't just let anyone else come into your life because they could never love you like I do. The bond we share is so rare and so deep that no one will ever come close to understanding it. I'm the only one who's earned the privilege of being close to you, and no one will ever take that from me. No one can have the connection I do with you, because no one else could ever match the love I feel. If they think they can come between us, they're dreaming, because I'll never let anyone near you. I've found the love of a lifetime in you, and no one else gets a chance to take my place. You're not just my love, you're my safe haven, and I'll never let anyone else invade that. No one will ever love you like I do, and I'll fiercely protect that. I'll hold on to you with everything I have, and I won't allow anyone else near you. You are my person, and no one else has a right to be as close to you as I am. I am your protector, your lover, and no one else gets that role. No one will ever get close enough to you to replace the love we share, and that's a promise. My heart is spoken for, and it will never be open to anyone else when it comes to you. You're irreplaceable, and I'll fight for that truth every single day. I don't need to worry about anyone else because I know no one will ever love you like I do. My love for you is not just deep, it's protective, and I'll never let anyone breach that trust. I won't let anyone take your time or love from me because I know just how much you mean. There is no room for competition in my heart because it's filled with nothing but you. I'll keep you safe from the world, and no one will ever get close enough to steal your heart away. I'm not just guarding your love, I'm holding it in my heart, and no one else can share that. I'll always be the one closest to you because no one will ever love you like I do. You've claimed a permanent place in my heart, and no one else can take that from you.